Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Coffee Chat Creatives. I'm Claudia.
I'm Sarai, and today we are at the Lulu's coffee shop, and it's off 12th. And
Griegos?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I am doing good.
Oh, what are you working on project-wise?
I finished the little dog. I also finished the other three, the little bear, the puppy, middle, and old dog.
Yeah.
I'm working on trading cards for Hardwood Art Center.
How exciting.
Yes, and then this is my short week. I get to go visit my parents this week. And then this week is all dental work with my child. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I am working on my series for the Himmel's Fine Art.
Yes.
Currently, I'm really excited about that. It's coming up fast. I got some, little side quests. A lot of it is just ordering more prints, getting some more new stuff made, and then having that out and reaching more people. I'm really excited. There's this one person I'm going to be talking to this Friday. If you do decide to work with me, I am honored. Thank you. If you don't, that's okay. I get it. But yeah, that's the thing.
Work with her. She's really good.
That sounds like an exciting prospect, though.
Thank you.
Fingers crossed.
I know. This weekend, you don't have anything going on?
This weekend, I think I'm just getting ready for my market.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to order the prints in advance.
Yeah.
A lot of preparation. I don't think people know the behind the scenes too often for vendors. You have to be ready 2 weeks in advance at least. And
I know.
I'm behind already.
I know. I need to place orders on mine stuff.
Same. And if you want to do the seasonal things, you have to do it 3 months ahead of time. Schedule in a timely manner. It makes
stickers. You have to do twice as long.
You always have to order 100 more than you think you're gonna sell.
Yeah, but it's fun. I love it. I love this opening season. It was what do you have? What are you gonna do? And all the new stuff that you have to show.
Exactly. And today we're actually here with a really special guest.
Yes,
Brother Barnaby.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I am here.
I didn't mean to hit you with
No, you
surprise.
did. I've just been this weird guy sitting at your table the whole time
who's
while
this
you guys
guy?
try to talk art. Yeah.
And what are you drinking today?
I'm drinking drip coffee and cream with a bunch of sugar.
That sounds good.
I thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Claudia?
A latte with almond milk and some type of vanilla sweetener.
Nice. I'm just drinking Americano with milk and cream and sweetener. So, I guess we should hop right into questions.
Oh, sure. Grill me.
Thank you. Before we got started, we were just talking to Brother Barnaby, and he was just, do you prefer to go by that, or do you actually to go by...
It's my internet name, which is fine.
Yeah,
it's a way to kind of separate the old story from creative pursuits now. Yeah.
So what is the old story? Because that's
the old story. The old story was I was on the rails for most of my life. Right, went through school, barring a whole deep history. Went and got an engineering degree, and now I'm trying to do art full time because I quit that job after being very jaded by it long term, and I really just always had this itch that something wasn't right because I was shutting up creative work. And so this was an opportunity. I had saved enough money to have a pad to jump onto. Decided, well, I like this stuff. I like music. I have such an interest in it that I have friends and met people in it that I have a small network.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to just try. And knowing full well I'll starve to death doing it.
How long have you been doing that?
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Full time?
Full time, as best I can. There's been a lot of sewing up the wounds in that process you could call healing and whatnot. That is when you leave an old thing that was your bread and butter.
Yeah.
You mentioned being an architect and then changing very completely. So it's a bit of that. So I'm now doing it, I give it away right now. I'm in this state where I'm just trying to know what I like to create.
Yes.
Give it to people, get feedback, see what hits, see what doesn't, and continue with that feedback loop because that's my engineering brain, right? Put something out, see what comes in.
So I see you also. Sorry. So I see you also have a podcast.
We do, yeah.
Hey.
My friends and I, we started one. It's myself and my wife, and then my buddy Matt, who goes by Bellowing Bear, out in the music scene.
Bellowing Bear and Brother Barnaby.
And yeah, BBBB. That's it. That's what we call it for short. Stupid.
That was
It's
good.
stupid, right? Yeah, dad joke for sure. And I don't have kids, but yeah, we do that. We're trying to do what y'all are doing. Bring creative people together, talk about what's going on in your life, and highlight it. Try to connect people who are doing similar things, and say, "Oh, you know what? That's like what you were doing. You should go talk to them and see if we can just kind of keep momentum going in the space." Because creativity is hard to make a living in, and so you have to keep it alive.
It is.
And so we're in that now. We're trying to do that. We're very engaged in it. We do it once a week, and we've had lots of great guests. We're hoping you come on next. We were just talking about the conversation styles that aren't always good for relating, but we're trying. And the first thing I said when you guys said, "Hey, I got a podcast," was, "Oh, me too. Come on mine also." And I should have been more thankful up front. And I thought about that after going home and went, "Oh, I screwed that one up."
No, you did
I was
not.
at the show.
I don't think so. No.
I was like, wow, he's really good at like networking.
No, I was just nervous. It was like being approached by that. I haven't been approached by anybody to do that other than one other person, and he's a professional. So it was nice for someone to just come up and ask. Like, it's not a thing I've experienced.
That's really
because I'm doing it. It's not. I don't feel established in this. I am.
So are
I
we.
am treading water. Thank you. I am 2 years old.
Yeah.
My gosh.
So it's all learning in real time.
It is.
Yeah.
And if it's easier, like if we tell you what we've learned about it and you tell us,
we're all going to grow.
Get better.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to embody is that approach, the true community exchange of what works and what doesn't. Let's all feedback that because we're all, I don't know, what my friend Matt says is, this is the first time I've been on this planet. You know, I'm learning as I go, and I kind of like to think of it that way.
So what is your favorite type of art? What like I know you're into music.
To create or to consume?
That's a good question.
Ooh. To create first.
Create. It's easiest for me to create visual things. Okay. Like I can doodle and something starts to come from a doodle quickly. Even though I was just commenting that Claudia's work and your work is way more truly artistic. This is like doodles that I just make fancy.
I don't think it's doodles.
Well, and she said, yeah, you guys both said real kind things about it.
It's handmade. It's homemade paper. Yeah. I love that.
You can really feel the texture.
It's kind of weird, huh? That's part of the story, you know. Well, it's non-standard, is what I would say. But
you know what? No, and I'm gonna actually put it in
I would be honored.
I would
love that. Yeah.
Translucent, like in the floating frame.
I would love that.
And that would look so good.
Well, and I kind of left weird things like holes like that because I started putting construction paper behind it, and it would kind of add weird little color pops in random spots.
That's neat.
Yeah. But
that is so cool.
Creating visual art's way more fun for me. Yeah, this is all like account information from like a credit card and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not kidding. It's really, yeah, you could probably rob me if you find the right piece, but that's what I enjoy creating. No, take them. Just take them right now. I'm in the world of just creating. I'm just trying to create and move it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And so you've been doing this full time for 2 years. How long have you been doing music and art? Like, was it just forever,
that's a good question. I like to think that I've been trying to be creative my whole life. I feel like that's human, and it gets squashed right by the structure of the world saying you must do this. But specifically, I've been like visual stuff. I've been doodling since I was probably a kid with a crayon. And then through college, I would do it in the margins of my notebooks. And, it was just that. So I've forever been doing that. And then music was a love from consumption. You know, that was my bond to my mom. And that was how you go, oh, this is love, but you don't know it. And it was listening to what she liked to listen to. And that's what kind of built my interest in music. And I always loved listening. Always wanted to be a rock star because they seemed like they were adored people. And you always wanted to be, you want people to care about you.
Right.
So I pursued that in college finally. I got a guitar as a gift from my uncle.
Electric guitar?
Electric guitar.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't play it that well. I just play normal, basic chords.
Yes.
But that was the entry.
Do you play any other instruments?
It's a weird question. Like, I don't consider myself a guitarist even, right? But it's what I do is I sing and play guitar. I got an accordion from one of my aunts. I'm getting a dulcimer from another one of my aunts. I got 2 ukuleles from my neighbor Buffy. So I have all these little stringed instruments, a cajon from my wife. So I play those, but I wouldn't say I'm a instrumentalist.
So when you play So you said you had a gig in the weekend.
Yeah, over the weekend.
You did guitar.
Just guitar and singing. Yeah, because that was the only one I learned in college and took the time to dive into.
Okay.
It was my meditative practice that I didn't know I was cultivating.
Oh, that's interesting. So, what did you go to college for? A lot of the people.
Engineering, mechanical engineering. We were talking a little bit about you got a electrical engineer in your family.
I know. Yeah.
The smart ones. We're the dumb ones. We claim to be the dumb ones, and it's okay. We don't take offense to it as MEs. We know where our place is.
He's a geek.
Yeah, but they're cool. They know so much.
Yeah. No, it's helpful too because I don't know. It's just a different way of thinking.
Oh yeah, it is.
I will say, the weird thing I like about mechanical engineering is it's this very true interface between abstract and reality, right? Because you're using principles of ultimately energy and atomic structures of the world that you can't see in a way that says, well, ultimately, whether it's all energy or not, this table you can feel. And you have to, it's very similar to architecture.
I think architecture is the opposite, probably. Architecture probably is more artistic.
But in the same interface world, in a way, because you're dealing with people's interaction with their environment in a way, in the space.
Yeah.
And it's similar, except it's more a thing with engineering. It's more product oriented usually. So instead of the whole space, it's how will you interface with a tool or this part or this car.
Yes.
Well,
so it's cool.
How to utilize something to the extreme, like
how far
it can go.
You learn limits hard, right? You learn limits about physical things very quickly because you can't make. What's the three-legged stool analogy? You can have it on time, on budget, and perfect quality. Well, you can't have all three, and so those are all limits you're playing with in engineering that show you the extreme, like you're talking about, and it's very useful to get by in the world. You start seeing what corners were cut for something and what was prioritized.
Wow.
As a result. It's a weird superpower that is also paralyzing.
Going back to the other question, what is your favorite thing to consume?
Well, it became music and still is, I'd say. I love visual art and I love creating and experiencing it, but I think music touches at something, visceral, pre-language. It's whatever you can't put words to. It's a emotion, you could say, that is not quite tangible. And I love that. I love digging into those things, and music brings it out in me. And when you play the right song, it brings it out of me too. And so I've kind of cultivated a practice to at least be able to create music in a way that I believe in it, which is hard because my analytical mind will take over and kind of steamroll my progress sometimes and stop me. But I love to consume it regardless of creating now. I think I consume it with more depth. I can hear more things in it. I can appreciate the artist's place when they were doing it, and I don't know, it's soothing. It's that you're being held sometimes, or it's giving you an outlet for maybe a toxic emotion, and I like that because you don't want to spew that stuff out on people around you care about. Right. So it gives you an avenue to go, well, I feel like this, I'm going to put this song on, and it comes out, and then boom, that's done, dealt with. You're not vomiting your BS on the world accidentally because you have no control over your emotions. It's a controlled outlet.
Great analogy. Yeah.
And I need that because as an engineer you have sort of a low emotional IQ for a long time because you're so hyper analytical. You only rationalize, you never embody feelings. And so because of that, you accidentally spew your emotions, and creating is part of that way to get in touch with that and go, oh, I see what I've been doing. I'm going to find ways to balance my emotions through my art rather than levy them on people, which is toxic to me. I mean, people do it all the time and don't know it, and I know it's unintentional, so I don't blame, but I don't want to be the person, if I'm aware of it, doing that.
How did you come up with your name?
It's weird. It came in a dream. Like kookies, like Beatles' dumb story, right? But I was on a hunting trip with one of my good friends that is an engineer still where I used to work. And I woke up one day and I told him, man, I had this really weird dream where Kevin Durant, the basketball player, was a ghost. And I was in this multi-story school with stairs that led to all the floors. And I was trying to go up and down the stairs trying to get somewhere. And Kevin Durant kept popping up and saying something about Barnaby, go that way. And I don't know why it was Kevin Durant. I don't know why it was a ghost, but that became it. It was Barnaby was the joke, and then brother. We used to joke and call each other brother this, brother that, as a sort of, I don't know, weird way to formally address someone. We would just do that as a joke. So those got merged, and then my friend that I just played a show with, C.K. Jones, the platinum artist guy, he's amazing. He's such an inspiration to me in so many ways. He said he gave me the first opportunity to play a show 6 years ago. I missed the opportunity because it was right when COVID hit, and then we never got it together again. And he came through town and said, "Hey, would you open the show for me?" And I said, "Absolutely." But before that, he had said, "I recommend getting a name, because if you do this and you take it seriously, you do end up a face to your art, and it's sometimes nice to have the name to hide behind, because not only does it free you from your old story, sometimes you need to go out into the world and not be that character to get bills paid and whatnot." And so I took that name from the dream and my friends.
Peter needs a hotel room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So with that separation with your name, do you have one with your work too? Like at home, you have like a space to work, but you don't do it anywhere else in the house?
In a way, we live in a small place, so it's a lot of shared overlap. So in a way, it's both. It's always I'm kind of playing with both, but I do cultivate little corners where that work's happening, where it's don't mess with my stuff, and it's like this is my zone where my stuff is happening. My stuff being artist, creator, Barnaby, I guess, Brother Barnaby stuff, and it is very intentionally focused on that creativity, which means I don't want my old stuff there unless it's helpful, unless it's like inspiration based, and that inspiration is part of just remember your roots, because sometimes that's what you need to stand on, but also beyond that, don't entrench yourself in old things that keep you stagnant. So it's just a point to jump from into the ether so that you still create.
So do you feel because you create, you inspire others?
I hope.
Is it because of the creation that inspires others?
I mean, I hope I'm inspiring people. When I started this, I had no thought about inspiring other people. It was an outlet.
Yeah.
Absolutely, just an emotional outlet that I did for myself to not be toxic, to untangle emotions you don't know how to verbalize because you didn't learn that. Exactly. You're an engineer, you know math, but you don't know anything about yourself. And it can be a problem socially.
I like that. It can be.
And I don't like to be that person. And so now when I get good feedback from people, I go, holy hell, this is wild. Folks have really nice things to say about it. I am honored that anyone listens, first of all, or enjoys anything I do. And when they give me feedback that says they're being touched in any way by it, I've tried to take ownership of that as a responsibility that I would have not wanted to take on at the beginning because it seems very heavy. But I'm very honored now because I think I've done enough work that I can hold a lot of weight without it crushing me now. And so because of that, I should try to help others cultivate that slowly by way of, hey, if you consume my music and it helps, I understand how that helps. If that does help you get to your next step in your journey, that's amazing. Like how to have that impact on people you don't know. Like what? That's really weird. Like because it's weird to have reach. I don't expect that in life. Yeah. So I love having that like potential to change somebody's mindset in a way for the best. Inspire.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's interesting because I've never thought of myself as somebody that inspires, and it's like, oh.
But you do.
Yeah, she inspired me.
But then like people come in and like, oh yeah, I have that sticker, I have that. And
Isn't that
like,
weird? I know the feeling exactly.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know what to do with it yet, but I can hold it. And while I hold it, it comes out in art now and other things.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you use it to inspire yourself again to make more.
Absolutely, it's a
That's
feedback
really
loop.
Cool.
You know, it's not just like consumption in a. Yeah,
it's like a circle of life.
Yeah, because I don't feed off the vanity side of it. I'm more inspired to be creating the work. Being put on a pedestal or a spotlight is not my nature. I don't like being that, but it's part of the game, and so I've tried to accept that and use it in the best way I can to not be toxic. And because I think I've seen people who let things go to their heads.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Not good. I see what happens with that.
And we are trying to get artists that are not with ego and like, oh yes, my.
It smells bad. You can smell it off of them.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, it is.
And I don't mean that, teach their own.
Yeah. some people they're just naturally like more bold, but I think you can
Yeah.
tell the difference between like someone who has pride and someone who's prideful. Like there is a difference. Like someone who's confident in their work and someone who is just so.
I love that.
full of
I have
work.
had this conversation with a friend of mine that
Really?
this weird nuance in pride, and
Yeah.
you said it, it's prideful and pride,
Okay.
because you can be very egotistically
Yes.
involved with it, or you
Yeah.
can be just proud of what you've done to get yourself here that then helps move
Others.
things along in other
Right.
people. And it's, in a way, both things are pride,
It's true.
but how you flavor it has a lot to.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Like how you flavor it, like chef.
Yeah, exactly. It makes a
That's
big
good.
difference. I love that. It's important because I don't want to be somebody who lets it get to me. Just I know, like what is it? Absolute power corrupts absolutely, or whatever. And in a
Yeah.
sense, hyper ego is a
Yeah.
version of that
Yeah.
overconsumption of your power that you then just levy on people in a nasty way.
Yeah.
And you see it, and no one likes that look. Very few people look out and see that happening and go, "That's a good thing." I sure don't, at least. I might be making a projection, there, but I don't like the way that looks. So I do not want to embody that. I try to stay very real with it as much as I can, grounded, because I know, one, I'm a baby, 2 years old in this thing, and I know old habits that have toxic traits that I don't want to embody. So from what I've learned, let's go in a good direction with creativity. Let's use it for good, so to speak. Like, what is it? The Spider-Man thing?
Oh yeah. Great.
That power comes great responsibility.
Responsibility.
That.
Yeah.
And I don't believe I have
No
it,
kidding.
but having people come to you makes you
True.
do. Yeah.
That makes so much
Kind
sense.
of kooky, right? Like a weird, like I'm not Spider-Man, but I do notice that
Right.
when people want to start lifting you up because of what your art meant to them, it's better to stay grounded in it than to let that elevation put you into some smuggy place.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, exactly. For that. Tell me what you write your music about.
It's mostly autobiographical, I'd say. So my inspirations are very folk music oriented, mostly because that's what I listened to growing up, and that's the easiest guitar work to do. You can play basic chords and make something from it, so it's simple songs. Someone out there says 3 chords and the truth is a very powerful way to make a song, and so I try to create from my personal experience, with an emphasis on, can I get something very distilled into words that is not overly verbose, because it needs to be 3 minutes long or whatever, but can it still resonate, and can it still have a point? Because for me, the words come first, and the music becomes like the vessel to hold them and accept what I'm saying.
Yes.
But if you don't hear the words for their first cut, that's okay. The music is going to make them kind of float in your mind. And I got some really great feedback this week. She was like, "Oh my God, I love your lyrics." And I said, "That means so much to me, because that's where I start. And they are truly me trying to just express a feeling that I didn't have a label for yet." And it means I'm doing something right when at least one person can resonate with the words I'm putting down, because they're the thing I care about most, because that's what I'm trying to see. It's like shouting into the void. These words, do they echo back? And someone listening and giving you feedback is the echo, and you're like, wow, you heard that.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. But hey, sometimes the words are heavy. So if I package them up with a little upbeat kind of thing, someone will just be like, "Yeah, that was a good song, man." And I'm like, "Cool, I love that, because you just heard it, and I'm appreciative." And if you want to listen further, you'll see that it's about some stuff. And I love that, because then it's this weird juxtaposition. That's where I get to be creative.
Yes.
And I love that, because then if you want to look at the whole thing becomes art, because you want to read those lyrics, you're going to go, "What the hell is that about?" And I'll go, "True story." And they are, and they're like dark things that have happened that are allowed to be released from me, because I can put the darkness into a nice,
Little
colorful package. Yes.
I do have a question about that. With the little package and the song and everything, in your lyrics that you write, are they like just your personal stories, or are they stories from other people too?
They're me and people around me, so they're both, but like they're things that I know the best. So it's kind of I feel like I don't have carte blanche to write about anything that isn't personal, because I'm not a good enough writer to like I can't write a fiction story. I don't know I don't even know how you'd start that, to be honest. That seems daunting. Yeah, I don't even know where you'd start that. But I can talk about how I felt, and I can talk about this is what happened, and it's like a joke I make when I'm playing out live, is that all my songs are real true stories. So if you want to listen to the words and you have a question about them, I'm totally game to talk about them. But I don't make that too big a deal, because sometimes it's stuff that not everyone wants to have real deep cutting conversations about, and I respect that. Like, there's a reason I put them in song, because to just say this out loud and say, yeah, my life has been like this, or I've seen this person go through this and it was this, it can be so heavy that if you haven't done the work to have the capacity to hold that darkness, so to speak, that darker side of living, that's traumatizing.
Yeah, like shifting through it.
Yeah, and but if you do it just enough and you spark someone else's opening, I think that's a beautiful thing, because now they have opportunity to say someone else is like me. They've gone through this or worse, and I've had people say that and go, my God, that's amazing, and that means more than anything to me. Like, I don't want accolades. I don't do this for like spotlights and weird stages. It's like I do this because someone gives me feedback and I feel heard, they feel heard.
Yeah,
yes.
That connection with that person that makes you
1,000%.
human.
1,000%.
That's awesome.
And so that's where they come from.
That's awesome.
It's something. It's dark.
It's so unique, because everyone has their own way of connecting with people on different levels.
Yeah.
Because I see Claudia at the market, and she does quick sketches of people's dogs for them for free.
Oh, I love that.
It's really cool. And she'll just give it to them for free, and people are like, "Oh, you can sell them for like $5 at least, and make like $50 a day." Like, she does a lot.
But it's not about the $50, is it?
It's about connection. And that's awesome. Great word.
Well, and I think coming to like doing your art through that approach, it lets you stay genuine with your creation, because you're not now putting this expectation on it after the creation, where you're like, okay, well, if I need the $50 for whatever, you've now started putting the cart before the horse, and now your creation is no longer kind of pure.
Yeah.
It's like with intention, with
my intention
not good intention.
My intention is to have that person have their pet
exactly
in paper,
not $5 in your pocket.
Yeah,
I don't care. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, is it nice? Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, you're trying to.
Yes, I want to eat. Yes, I want to eat. Absolutely. Yeah. But at the same time, that I think approaching with that level it builds a stronger foundation, I believe, because people remember that. Yeah. Once you transactionalize it, it's just another transaction in a sea of transactions. And once everything's transactionalized, all transactions blur in your mind into the transaction bucket. And now you don't remember that thing, because, that's just like me paying for gas or my tire or and so I've forgotten about it. Whereas you've given them something they're going to keep, first of all, because it means something, because it's their pet, but now they remember you as a result, and now that's a true human exchange.
That's beautiful, and it reminds me of a quote. People may not remember what you did, what you said, but they always remember what you made them feel like. And that's really
and that's what you're making people feel like.
Exactly.
Or that's
yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
Good vibes all here.
I'm trying, I love leading with that. I think it's like leading with generosity and an open heart, instead of with like it's not malicious intent, but the transaction nature is a little less human.
Well, I think that's interesting, because it's that balance. Like, you have to have some evil to have that goodness, to appreciate goodness.
Light doesn't exist without dark, right?
It's
that whole thing.
True. And so how you do that with your music, you balance it out with the dark story, but then you're like, put a little fun beat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, wow.
And then it casts a wide net too, and it lets everyone feel involved with it, which is, even if not a direct connection like your art handoff, it's a broad, shallow connection, but with many people who may then, in their next interaction, pass it along. It's kind of like you're echoing out into things and hoping that you pay it forward-ish. Like, do they feel better because they were either heard, or the upbeat just made them take a step in a kind of, I'm just walking like this now because I feel good. They didn't care about the words, but they feel good, and that's equally valuable to me. Because now you're not out there spreading your venom. You're out there kind of like seeing other people as people, instead of their whole Yeah, I love that. I love that you pointed it out. It's real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is just such a great flow. So it sounds like with your music, like with our it's like physical, and you have to like physically look at it. With yours, people can just walk by and they kind of catch a whiff of it because you hear it. You can't just stop and be like, well, I mean, that would be weird. Have you ever had that happen? Or
I have had somebody stop in before and out of nowhere make comments when I was done with the set, and those are, again, are like that. They're like a jewel. They're like this thing that you're thankful for it because you didn't think you were having. You're doing this to express things, and you are trying to have this connection, but I don't put expectation on it, so it becomes this cherry on top because of the lack of expectation you put on it. And I haven't had it a lot. I'm very new at it, but the times I've had it, it's oddly rewarding. But I try to not let that become egotistical, right? I don't, like I said, I don't like to let that prop me up because I feel like that's the inverted way of doing this.
just enough to make more art.
Exactly. It's inspiration, but you don't let external validation become the reason you do it, because then it's hollow. Or it would be for me. I don't, can't speak for everybody.
I think so.
Oh,
Where can we listen to
listen.
your music?
Well, right now I have one song on Spotify under Brother Barnaby.
Yes.
There's another guy that's named Brother Barnaby that came on after I did my stuff, so I think that's kind of cool. But it's just one song I'm recording right now. It'll be out in similar avenues. Otherwise, Instagram, Brother Barnaby. That's where I'm just posting things that I'm doing. I make things and I give them away. If someone likes it, I say you can have it. I give my stuff away. I create a bunch of stickers. I think you might have taken some stickers at the last show. I give those away for free.
Carlos must have taken stickers.
Okay, I hope so. Oh, I should have brought more. I had more. I should have brought more. I'm sorry. Well,
This is so nice. You didn't have to bring anything.
Well, no, I appreciate. This is awesome. Like, you guys are bringing people together. I appreciate you letting me share some of my stuff, and I mean, I'm honored that you'd even accept it, because for me, I see how it looks. It's a little rough around the edges. It's practice. But I appreciate y'all, and it's basically on the internet, and I'm just trying to engage with anyone who's open about doing art. And you want a mural painted? Yeah, call me. I'm going to do it. When I finish recording, I'm going to go paint a mural. When I'm done with that, I'm painting beehives for a friend who's selling them in the East Mountains, and I'm just trying to get involved with anyone who wants what I can offer. And I'm not doing this from a financial perspective. I'm just trying to be involved with people doing this, like you guys, you ladies, because it's about the interaction. It's not about, I'm not trying to scoop money. I'm trying to create this that you are doing.
Yes. That's worth more.
I'm my version of what y'all are doing is what I'm trying to
definitely. Quick question. Red or green?
do. I'm a Christmas person. Yeah. Yes.
I'm Christmas.
Christmas?
I'm
You?
Christmas.
What are you?
Disappointed. No, I'm kidding. Green.
Okay. I used to be a green person. I was a green person because
No.
I'm sorry.
no, I have Mexican roots, and red chili was on everything, and so it was green was my first rebellion against my roots, until I said, you know what, roots are good too, and now I want them both. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we could both, like we do that podcast. It's the Badass Cult podcast, right? And we use a lot of red and green chili in all of our dishes, because it's kind of like our how do we make it New Mexico native. And so we cook for our guests and come and talk, and then
that's even better.
So when you come on, we ask you, hey, what do you not like, so we don't do it, and then we don't like make you sick or anything, and then we'll start talking.
Christmas.
That's
It's kind of like we did right before this. Have a little coffee, chat a little bit, warm up, so that we're not just cold and trying to just blather. Because then I rant if that happens, as you noticed.
Well, I mean,
no, I've loved this conversation.
Okay, awesome.
Because this is what it's all about. It's like what you're doing is building community, and what we're doing is building community.
And so we're linking.
Yeah,
we're linking them. We're building that mesh.
Yes.
We're tying the knots together where the different overlapping nets are.
Exactly. I definitely love the topic of today, like what you consume and what you give out. And that was really cool to learn that about you.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you so much for being
I appreciate y'all letting me share. This is beautiful. I've never really had a chance to speak at length about any of it, so it was a little intimidating. I'm forming my sentences in real time, so I'm crossing my fingers when I listen to this that it didn't go too bad.
Yeah.
No,
Nothing.
it's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I
Being on
appreciate you.
this.
Claudia, thank you.
Cheers.
Siri,
Cheers.
thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
y'all.
Brother Barnaby.
Thank
you.
y'all
I know.
so much.
Thank you. And thank you for those little gifts. These
Yeah,
are so cool.
if I had known you needed other ones, I'd have brought my whole sticker
Oh,
bag.
that's okay.
Just think
Yeah.
we'll have something.
Oh,
So,
thank you guys.
like, follow, and share.
And subscribe. It
And
definitely
subscribe,
helps.
And call me.
Yes.
I'm doing stuff.
Got the boss saying time.
I'm not going to post your number. Did I post
Oh
your
yeah,
number in
just
there?
good
Is that
call.
okay?
How do
Good
we
call. There's a
contact
whole
you?
reason I have.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Cold call.
Good call. Instagram.
Instagram him.
Yeah.
Instagram him.
Yes. Awesome.
I don't need my number out there, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Dangerous.
With our 20.
Oh, I thought you were taking a selfie.
No.